Hello and welcome to this episode of 5 Minutes on the Modern Homestead, where every Tuesday and Thursday you get a bite-sized portion of the Modern Homesteading Podcast between full episodes to help keep you inspired and motivated on your homesteading journey. So let's jump right in. There was a sign I seen one time that said, "I don't think outside of the box, I think of what I can do with the box." Well, in this case, we're not talking about boxes, we're talking about 5-gallon buckets. On this episode of 5 Minutes on the Modern Homestead, we're going to pick up where we left off on the last episode on 10 ways to repurpose 5-gallon buckets. We only made it through the first 5 ways on the last episode, so in this episode we're going to cover ways 6 through 10. These are just ideas on how to make use of all those extra 5-gallon buckets we have on our homesteads. If you missed part 1 of this 2-part podcast, you can go back and listen to the last episode and get those first 5 ways, but we're just going to jump right into number 6. With a water filtration system. Yeah, you can build your own Berkey or ProPure water system just out of a couple 5-gallon buckets. Now, you'll want some food-grade 5-gallon buckets. The top bucket, you will want to drill a couple holes and mount your filters in there. These charcoal filters, the Berkey filters or the ProPure filters, either one works really, really well. And you'll set it up just like you would a Berkey home unit. Now, again, you can see examples of this on the internet, and it works really, really well. So look into that, and it's just a cheap way because a lot of the money you spend, yeah, those filters are expensive, but a lot of the money you spend is on the unit itself, that really good looking. We have a really nice, beautiful Berkey system in our kitchen. But if you just need clean water and you don't care about how well it looks in your kitchen, or you want to set it in a garage or something like that to filter your water, works perfectly. It's a good emergency filtration system. Another way is number 7 is for a compost or emergency toilet. Yeah, you can take a 5-gallon bucket and get you a pool noodle, something like that, and slice that long ways on one side, and then you can just if you're just going to use it for an emergency toilet, you can put an actual trash bag down in it, and then take that swimming pool noodle, if you know what I'm talking about, and kind of push that down around the edges, have it cut to the, for the however length you need to go all the way around that top of that bucket, and press that down in there. It'll hold your bag, and it'll give you something comfortable to sit on. If you're just using it for compost, you don't need the bag because you're going to be draining that into a compost system anyway. So it's a really good emergency toilet or compost toilet for a place where you might need one. And we come to way number 8. A 5-gallon bucket can make a great portable shower. You can drill a hole, put a bulkhead in the bucket and towards the bottom of the bucket, and put a valve of some kind on it, and then attach a shower head to that, and then be able to hang that up for just this portable shower where you can use it anywhere. And we come to way number 9. This is a way a lot of homesteaders use a 5-gallon bucket, and it's for a poultry waterer. You can take the chicken nipple waterers and attach them, screw them into the bottom of the bucket around, hang the bucket where the chickens can just come up and tap on those water nipples and get their water directly from the bottom of the bucket. And number 10 and final is a off-grid washing machine. Yes, you can just take a bucket with a lid, drill a hole the size of the handle for a plunger in the middle of the bucket lid, slide that handle up through the lid from the bottom, put the lid on, and that's a plunger, and you can throw some clothes in there and some water and some soap and plunge up and down with that plunger, and it will work as an off-grid washing machine. Now, no doubt there are many other unique uses for 5-gallon buckets on the homestead. And as the saying goes, necessity is the mother of invention. So I'm sure when you see a need around the homestead for which a 5-gallon bucket will do the trick, then you'll put it to work. Because if there's one thing I know about homesteaders, they are resourceful and creative people. I'm Harold Thornborough, and thanks for joining me for this episode of 5 Minutes on the Modern Homestead. I hope you enjoyed this episode. To learn more or find more episodes, just head on over to haroldthornborough.com. Thanks for listening.